of speed, adrenaline, and fun. Am I right?
You're right.
So what has been the most amazing part of you being back finally after this pandemic, or in the midst of this pandemic, to be surrounded by so many people?
Well, obviously the sound of the cars, being able to be with other people, learning social skills again.
And since these events are mostly about people coming here to cheer on the race car drivers, I figured it's time we ambush some people, since nowadays everybody's camera shy. So let's see if I have some luck today. Follow me. As you can hear, engines are roaring. What's up, guys? And so we meet again. Like I mentioned in last week's episode, we're going to be here in Long Beach covering the Acura Grand Prix, which is taking place for 3 days straight. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in the midst of September, but it feels like it's 88 degrees and it's only 72, but I will take summer any day over winter. I have my amazing crew joining me, and we're about to show you all the fun that ensues here at the Grand Prix. We have amazing food, people all over the place. We got cars, race cars that are driving at 185 miles per hour, which is insane. The sound is pretty awesome. We, of course, will document that. So yeah, follow us around for the next 30 minutes of adrenaline and speed right here in the heart of downtown Long Beach for the Acura Grand Prix number 45. All right, guys, I'm proud to announce that you are my two first victims, because nobody wants to talk to me today. Everybody's so camera shy, and I'm so thankful to both of you that you agreed to do this for our show. So what's your name?
Jonathan.
Alexis.
Jonathan, Alexis, what a pleasure. So tell me, guys, is this your first time attending the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach?
It is. It's my first time.
Nice. And what about you?
I've been here a few times.
So is there a difference in terms of the ambience, given that it's taking place now in September versus April, how it's usually done?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like there's a lot less people than there usually would be.
But maybe that's the pandemic as well, right?
Yeah, most likely.
How did you feel? Were you set to come last year when it was canceled? Did you already have your tickets?
Yeah, I already had my tickets, but it got canceled, so.
That must have sucked, right?
Yeah, it sucked.
Because for me, this is a big deal as well, because it's my first time interviewing fans after this horrible pandemic that has been taking place for the past year and a half. So you're also my first victims and my first people to interview post-pandemic. What about you? Are you excited to be back, talking to people and just being surrounded by all this energy?
Well, I just like being in, I guess, group events, because I've gone to a couple of other ones, but I mean, yeah, it feels great because you can just feel the atmosphere, the ambiance, all the excitement.
All the excitement, and it's, I mean, they are still following COVID protocols. Like, we're all wearing our wristband. That means that we're fully vaccinated. Are you wearing? Oh yeah, we're all fully vaccinated, fortunately. So what has been your favorite part about this event so far?
I mean, just being out here with all the people.
That's enough, right? Given the circumstances. What about you?
Same thing, just being able to go to a big event, go to all the convention center, just have everyone, I guess, enjoy whatever they enjoy, their passion. Because I know this is a passion for a lot of people.
I really love the race. Just to let everybody know, this is my first time I've ever seen this race in my life.
And how do you like it so far?
I love it. I love it. It's so exciting. It's beautiful.
Is this your first time too?
No.
Oh, so you're a pro. We're talking to one of the experts here. How long have you?
My fifth race.
Your fifth race?
Yeah.
When was the first time you attended?
In 2012.
So what has made you come back for 4 more times to experience this amazing?
It's so
event?
Wonderful. And the people are great, and the food is really good. The drinks are great, and the way that it's situated around the city is really wonderful.
That's what I love the most about this event. It's one of the longest running street races here in downtown Long Beach, so that gives a little bit of an edge, I can assume.
I was so surprised that they actually closed down the whole downtown. I didn't know that. It's amazing.
They shut it down, and people that live here don't really like us that much for this weekend. Some of them that I know that live here, they just fly away to other cities. Like most of them are in Chicago right now because they want to avoid the noise. But since we don't live here, we like it, right? What about you? Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's awesome. We always try to come, but we've only lived here like for a few years now, back in LA. So, yeah.
Where are you from? You said Ohio?
Ohio and also California.
What a stark difference being in SoCal, coming from Ohio, Midwest. What about you?
I'm originally from Indiana.
From Indiana?
Midwesterner, yeah.
All Midwesterns here.
We have nothing like that over there. Like that.
This has been amazing to get to talk to the people here. We're gonna go to a quick break. Hello! See, this is what I'm talking about, amazing energy. But when we come back, we have so much more right here on
LATV Foundation!
I'm so happy to announce that I found my next victim. I literally ambushed him in the middle of his lunch. I'm sure you're not really liking me that much, but listen, all in the name of speed, adrenaline, and fun. Am I right?
You're right, you're right.
So what has been the most amazing part of you being back finally after this pandemic, or in the midst of this pandemic, to be surrounded by so many people?
Well, obviously the sound of the cars, being able to be with other people, learning social skills again.
Oh my God. And we're back. These are cars that are driving at 185 miles per hour, so you can understand. What's the highest you've ever driven a car?
I'd say like 110, maybe.
110? How many tickets have you gotten in real life?
2.
2? In how long?
In like a month.
What is wrong with you? Did you do 110 for both those instances?
Yeah.
Look at you. Now I see why you're here. You're one of them. You should be competing.
I should. Do you think you can help me get in a car?
After your burger's over, okay? How long have you been sitting here listening to the engine?
All day, probably since like noon.
And it never gets old for you?
My ears kind of hurt, but other than that, not really.
But you never use earplugs?
Not today, no. I forgot them.
Oh, but you usually do wear them.
I probably should be, yeah.
And some people are like, they either love earplugs or they hate them because it thinks it takes the experience away. Is that your experience? You don't care?
I kind of wish I brought them. My brother's more macho and he probably doesn't like them, but yeah, my ears kind of hurt. We'll see how it feels on Monday, and yeah, we'll go from there.
I think tonight I won't be able to hear anything for the next week or so. How often have you been here to the Grand Prix Acura?
This is my first time to any race, actually, or as far as road course, yeah. I've been a fan of racing for a while, though, so this is really cool.
And are you a fan of race car tournaments?
Yeah, no, I've been a lifelong fan of racing. I've been to a lot of like dirt stuff, like dirt motocross races, monster trucks, stadium series trucks, stuff like that. But this is my first road course race.
So what's your take on this so far? Is this the best one you've ever been to?
Yeah, this is awesome.
What's so special about being here in the bleachers?
Oh, I love race cars. I love race cars.
And how many times have you been here at the Grand Prix?
This is my third time.
Third time. Were you going to come here when the pandemic hit? Did you have tickets purchased?
I was ready to purchase, and it hit, and I was very disappointed.
How excited are you about the fact that it's taking place in September versus in the spring?
I don't mind any month out of the year, I'll come.
Anybody that you're rooting for?
Grosjean.
Grosjean?
Yeah, because he's a former Formula One racer.
Have you ever been to a Formula One event?
2.
What's the difference?
They're louder.
Louder than this? Do you ever wear earplugs?
No, that's half the fun.
I agree with you. There's a lot of fun of being able to have a conversation and barely hear what the other person's saying. Am I right?
That's okay. I don't mind.
Where are you from?
I live in Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach, so you're right around the corner.
Yeah, very close.
And you came here by yourself?
By myself.
I admire that. I love it when people just come here by themselves, nobody to interrupt them, and you can just enjoy without having to talk throughout the noise.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still here at the bleachers. I was able to talk to some people. Hopefully the audio guy is not gonna kill me back in the channel because it is pretty loud, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. We're clearly having so much fun here. Well, we have all episodes listed on the app if you want to check all our seasons for this one of LATV Fan Nation. As always, it's a pleasure to be your host. I am Nour Milla, and I will see you next time.